the mindset, right? We're all battling in our own head. We're all battling ourselves. And what we're battling is, two sides of us, right? We've got the optimistic side of us, and then there's always the pessimist side of us. And it almost can feel like, a multiple personality disorder sometimes, because you're all over the place. And this moment you're optimistic, and this moment you're pessimistic. And the truth is, that's totally normal. It's in all of us, right? We all do that. Every single great person out there, like Jerry Rice, right? The guy had incredible work ethic, right? I promise you, there was days where he didn't want to do his workout. He didn't think he was prepared enough. I don't know if I'm able to live up to my own, the expectation that people have from me. He had that side in him, right? Austin McNabb, the CEO of VisiPay. This guy's a machine in terms of his work ethic. The guy gets in the shower at the same time every day and gets out of the shower at the same time every day. So if you want to have an idea like the systems and how systematic VisiPay is, that right there tells you a lot about him. But even people like that, I promise you, have a pessimistic side and don't want to do it every day. But can the optimistic side in you overcome that? Right? The difference isn't whether you have a pessimistic side and an optimistic side. We all do. The goal is to have a mind strong enough to acknowledge when the pessimistic side is talking, acknowledge it, and have the optimistic side come in and kick its butt and get it out of the way. Even if that's just for a moment, or it's just for a day or for a week, because it's constantly a battle. And if you want to know which side of your brain wins on the optimistic and pessimistic side, start running really hard Spartan races, okay? In that Spartan race, you are going to have an optimistic side and pessimistic battle all freaking day. It's one of the things I love about Spartan racing is because can you beat yourself? That's all it's about. It's not about anything else. So the pessimist, what is the pessimist in us? What are they saying, right? They're the person inside of you that's doubtful. They're the side that's saying, I don't know if people want to charge their customers. They're the one that are coming up with stuff. They're hoping to run into the right person. They hope the scenario is going to, be perfect, but not actually trying to control that situation. The pessimist has mental blocks why it's okay to give up. Again, back to the Spartan races. Come up with 1,000 excuses why it's okay. Why it's okay to take the rest of the day off. Why it's okay to do it tomorrow. Why it's okay to procrastinate. That's the pessimist in us, right? I don't know if I'm prepared enough. I need to go back and I need to research some more. They won't want to do it. They won't be there, right? It won't work. That's the pessimist side. Whether it's work, whether it's fitness, whether it's whatever it is in your life, that's the pessimist in us. And it's the doubtful side, right? They're the ones that are doubtful about the future. And we all have this in us. And this is the biggest thing in here. When you're in that mode, when you allow the pessimist side of yourself to take over, your excuses start becoming more and more and more legitimate. Again, Jerry Rice woke up and had excuses. Austin McNabb wakes up and has excuses. Because they are less on the pessimist side, they don't let that side control them. They quickly overcome them and get back to the right side. But when you lean more on the pessimist side, you start believing your own excuses instead of replacing them with the optimistic side. This all is going to come together when we talk to Dustin. We're going to talk about his really poor performance for the first 3 weeks of the month. And we're going to talk about his really strong performance at the end of the month. And it's going to all come down to this stuff, right? So the optimistic is the person side of us that's excited. You don't even really know the outcome. You don't know how it's going to work out, but you're excited. You're just excited because you wake up and you just expect it to be a great day. You're expecting good things to happen. You're expecting things to work out, right? If you went out and had a 0-deal day, it's not going to change the fact that I'm still on track because you're excited. Sometimes you don't even know what for, right? I think this is the biggest component right here. That's why it's in bold, the blind faith. An optimistic person has blind faith that everything is going to work out. Just keep moving forward. How am I going to make it through this ultra Spartan race? I am shot and I have 15 miles to go. How? I just got to keep taking a step forward. It'll work out. I will reach the finish line. You have to have blind faith and just keep moving forward one step at a time. And this is so important. If you, I've been out in the field. I've known Dustin a really long time. I've been out in the field multiple times. And I asked him, like, so what is the difference? And those last two are right there. The plan will reveal itself. It's an attitude that there's always someone in front of you that's going to do business with you. It's the attitude that don't worry about what's happened. Keep going forward, and it's going to reveal itself. That target that's going to sign up will reveal itself today. Just keep going forward and having blind faith of it. And this is the side of us that is constantly dreaming. This is the guy that's in the car fantasizing about your residuals being 20 grand and where you would take vacation and what you're going to do and what your life will be like. I spent countless thousands and thousands and thousands, so much that I have the map. It's that important to me. But all those lines on that map behind me, I drove in a car and I was dreaming about what life was going to be after this was accomplished. This being financial freedom and massive abundance. And it was such a part of me that I literally have it in my office. It's the biggest thing in here.